Next up is sample size, number 15. So this is something we've alluded to on a few separate occasions. There are things that impact sample size, but I want to stress this as a separate factor here as well. So when you determine, was something successful? Sample size matters. It does. I think far too often we react or overreact based on a small sample size. The results mean very little if it's a small sample size because they can change quickly, right? So you've got, I sold one thing within the first dollar spent, so it's $1 per sale. That's amazing. Well, you might not sell another one for the next $99 you spend, and now it's $100 per sale. And if you've got a small sample size, Facebook can't properly optimize. Okay, this is something we've talked about a few times. Or I say properly, they can't optimally optimize, if that makes any sense. So the approach to this is, first of all, don't make decisions if you can until a learning phase exit. And that learning phase exit tends to happen after 50 actions within a week. So it could happen sooner than a week. But far too often what I've seen is Facebook hasn't found the best way to optimize yet. And so the results aren't great in those first couple of days, but then they improve. So if you stop the campaign before Facebook has a chance to improve, you may have made a mistake. Also consider increasing your budget if you can to get an adequate sample size. And consider aggregating your ad sets or budget to increase that sample size too. So, for example, maybe you're not getting a good sample size of conversions or sales or registrations because you have 5 different ad sets all trying to accomplish this goal. Well, if you combine them, if you aggregate them, you'll be able to get that sample size out of a single ad set. And Facebook may then be able to properly optimize for you. So the learning phase is something we've talked about a few times in some of these factors. It's something that's important to understand. That Facebook wants you to try to get at least 50 of a particular action within a week. And if you can't, that low sample size is going to impact Facebook's optimization. If you can, you may be able to get better results. So there's an advantage to getting that sample size, and you should strive for that at all times.